This program is totally interactive. This is for the interest of students from Bangladesh, so that they learn something out of the entire exercise. Our aim is with UPS University, South Asia Education Council and Policy Times. The purpose of organizing this is we want to reach out to every student of South Asia. Our aim is South Asia should be a single entity, a single society where we address our challenges and explore our opportunities together. So I want to first, with this intro, I want to request Dr. Vikas Chadda as our partner of this evening.
Good evening, everyone. So, entrepreneur definitely they help in the economy. They help in generating revenue. They help in improving the lifestyle or livelihood of people of that particular country, as well as they also help in building the economy in terms of social improvement in the society. So if you talk about an entrepreneur, there is no as such formula by which you can become an entrepreneur. I don't think there is any formula that X plus Y is equal to Z by which a person can become entrepreneur. But there are certain characteristics or traits which we have seen in different entrepreneurs. And if we see that the students, the future of that particular country, if they are able to inculcate those skills in themselves, definitely this will help them in becoming an entrepreneur. The one skill which I understand about an entrepreneur is self-belief. That is one thing which we find in most of the entrepreneurs, that you have to believe in yourself. If you have any idea, if you have something in your mind, first of all, you need to believe that yes, this can be done. Yes, this can happen. Yes, you can do it. Once it is there, accordingly, you can plan your all processes, you can plan your all strategies towards achieving that particular idea or goal or objective which you have in your mind.
Request Enamul sir. Enamul sir, over to you. Please go
on. Thank you very much. The most important career class 12 students normally check, and that's why the question is what career you are looking for. As an economist, I could very simply say that you are looking for a career that will give you the highest average income. That's the standard goal of parents and those who are coming from a middle income group. If you go to any statistics, যদি আমরা দেখি তাহলে সবার একটাই মাথায় হিসাব আছে, সেটা হচ্ছে অ্যাভারেজ ইনকামটা যেন বেশি থাকে। এবং অ্যাভারেজ ইনকাম সেই সাথে আমরা বলি ক্যারিয়ারের আরেকটা ইস্যু, সেটা হচ্ছে ডিসপারশন অফ রিস্ক অ্যানালাইসিস, যে কোন ক্যারিয়ারের ইনকামের ডেভিয়েশনটা সবচেয়ে বেশি। যার জন্য বাংলাদেশে যেটা দেখা দেয় ছাত্রদের মধ্যে, সেটা হচ্ছে যে অ্যাভারেজ ইনকাম এবং ডিস্ট্রিবিউশন ভেরিয়েন্স যদি কম থাকে, ডিসপারশন যদি কম থাকে, তাহলে সেই ক্যারিয়ারটাকে আমরা আগে চুজ করি। ফলে দু তিনটা ক্যারিয়ার বাংলাদেশে ডমিনেট করে। একটা হচ্ছে ডাক্তার, একটা হচ্ছে ইঞ্জিনিয়ার্স, আর তার সাথে আছে সরকারি গভর্নমেন্টের চাকরি। So these are the three things that dominates the minds of the students, that you look for doctor, engineers, and this is what. Now the question is that if you look into the world, এটা ছিল আগের, এটা আমাদের সময়ও বলবো না, আমাদের আগের জেনারেশন।
Next speaker, he again is not less than many of the successful people of Bangladesh. Syed Ishtiaq Reza Saab. Syed Ishtiaq Reza Saab is the editor-in-chief at GTV in Bangladesh.
Thank you for inviting me in such a great webinar, and special thanks to my friend Dr. Tab. I was listening to Dr. Enamul. Actually, he was right on some of the issues, particularly our education system. We are not creating human resources, rather we are producing too many graduates. and postgraduates. That is one of the fundamental weaknesses of our education system, and that is the real hindrance for the students to get the real choice for career. If you say self-help, self-reliance, or self-dependent, any term you use, that is actually the beginning of the greatness. And for the students who are listening to me, I will say, every individual, whoever he or she is, has a problem. A rich person has has a sort of problem. The middle class has a sort of problem, and the poorer section definitely has a lot of problems. But what we see, as a journalist, I interact with the young generation. Sometimes I am a member of the recruiting boards of different private and public organizations, and also sometimes I go to civil service organizations for recruitment. And what I see, the basic thing is the lack of trust in the individual. So I will say that you develop trust in yourself. You need to have your trust in yourself. You can do something. Or someone should ask students who are looking for career after the education, that is it me for the profession? Whatever profession you choose, if it is business, if it is job, if it is engineering, or anything else.
To our next speaker, Dr. Karunakar Jha, who is a professor at UPS University. He has done his BA in History Honours from Fergusson College at University of Pune. He has done his Masters in History again from University of Pune. Then he did his MBA. So he has a double MA actually. He did his MBA from IMDR Pune University, then PhD in Marketing at Patna University.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Akram, and thank you very much. And entrepreneurship, as Mr. Akram and everybody else has said, is about doing what you have within you. Have the courage to do what is in your heart and your intuition. But a lot of people don't do what they have in their heart. We do what others tell us. We don't do what we want to do, we love to do. Why? Because the tradition, the society says, hey, mat karo, don't do this. It is not good for you. Do a job, do a degree. The world has changed. You know, I remember I teach my students in the class a term called VUCA. I'm sure all of you must have heard about a term called VUCA. V-U-C-A, VUCA. VUCA basically means what? It means volatility, uncertainty, complexity, ambiguity. The world is very much VUCA pre-pandemic. Now it's actually VUCA. Nobody knew that pandemic is going to come. So kya karoge? Are you going to sit back and relax and wait for pandemic to get over? No. Itna time nahi hai hamare paas. We don't have so much of time. So you young students sitting here, you must always keep one thing in mind. One important thing is don't do what others tell you. First thing, change the world. Be a disruptor. You must have heard of a word called disruptor. Be a disruptor. Do something which others don't expect you to do. Do just the opposite of what they expect you to do. You know, entrepreneurship is not a job. It is not a job. It is something called passion. If you have the passion within you, and passion is a very, 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 very important word to have within you. If you have the passion and you want to change something, you want to do something different, it will be difficult. Dekho, mushkil to hoga. Nothing in life is going to be easy today. Don't expect things to come to you. You'll have to work towards it. You have to learn about it. You'll have to get the knowledge how to achieve that, solve the problem today.
Another important speaker, Dr. A. Sandeep, one of the most successful, brilliant professor from there as a business leader. He led many companies, many group of companies actually, branches together.
No, thank you. It's actually a pleasure and a privilege to be here. You know, as an entrepreneur out here in the subcontinent, I've worked in now various companies, but in HGS Group for many years, I've been here. Before that in Bangladesh, from 2002 to 2006, I was designing the strategy for British American Tobacco. So I've traversed various points out here in Bangladesh. But the important thing out here in this concept of how to become an entrepreneur and be a successful business leader is that These are two non-mutually exclusive areas. An entrepreneur is a business leader. There is no, it cannot be differentiated. And Peter F. Drucker was the first one, perhaps, and some of you would already agree with me. He was the first one who said that entrepreneurship and innovation are one and the same. And that is why one of the top-selling books, if you go to Harvard Business Review's top-selling books of all times, Peter F. Drucker's Innovation and Entrepreneurship stands in the top 10.
Dr. Aftabuddin, sir.
I'm very happy listening the other speakers. Start with a business, then you can do on your own. Never rely on others. Even if you have 10 goods, you start with it if you look at the goods. If you leave on others, they will not do it for you, and you lose your business. Don't trust anyone in your business. Start with your own. And as I said earlier, don't go to bank for money. If you fail, you can repay the loan. Start small amount. Say if you have, for example, I have half acre land, only 50 decimals. I planted trees there, 700 trees. After 10 years, I can sell that for 70 lakhs taka. It means almost 50,000 taka per month. I didn't have to spend so much money. 50 decimals land, I planted wood trees. I'll sell the trees in 10 years, I'll get 70 lakhs. So I was telling my students, if you get 1 acre or 3 bighas of land, go for dragon cultivation, dragon fruit, you can earn 1 lakh per month, average 12 lakhs in a year. So why should you go for, you got degrees, fine. You got degree for getting married, as my friend said. So you need a degree to get married. But if you need money as well to run your family. So finally, as I said, please don't do what you want to do. I have my students here. I have my colleagues there, now here. So I'm really saying this is our research center. What we started in 2009. Thank you all our teachers and students for supporting us. This is your organization, Noakhali Science and Commerce College.